Hello, how are you? Migudo, Jean. I'm on top of the world, Jean. Who else is on top of the world? Lerato Maluleka, K. Lip. While you guys are coming in, I just want to change some few things. What you can do is you can follow the brother. You can like the page. We're going to be speaking about neuroplasticity this afternoon. We're going to be neuroscientists. We're going to be speaking about the brain. So if you know about the brain waves, your alpha, beta, theta, delta, gamma, left hemisphere, right hemisphere, conscious mind, subconscious mind, and all the jazz. We're going to be talking about that. And some of the few benefits that you get once your brain gets balanced. You get better sleep, good sex, good appetite. You can open up your third eye while you're at it. Because remember, the whole show happens in your head. You know, the whole show happens in your head. A fuck up happens in your head as much as a lovely thing happens in your head. So it's very important for man to know yourself. You're new here, stick around. I'm not a pastor, I swear a lot. You know, and now if you still have some emotional sensitive issues, this might be very offending to you. And if you're still into religion a lot, we're probably going to be becoming antagonistical, you know, because I don't really support any form of religion. Zero. If you ask me what do I believe in love. Doesn't mean I don't go to church. I'll go to church, of course. You know? Hey, Tahu, thank you. Hey, Tanta. So if you're supporting any form of religion, please be mindful on this platform. We are people from different walks of life. Some people just came from religion. Some people just got into religion. Some people are starting to know the chakras. Some people are starting to know that they are not only their body. So there's a lot of different people here. So if I don't speak about your religion in supporting it, it's because I don't really give a fuck. You know? But if you're into some real talk, join me. It's a Sunday. I know that you people are taking out the babalas. So you're chilling probably under the tree there. Or you just got into an argument with your significant other. You know? I'm saying this because life can go anywhere. This goes for the people that are on a spiritual journey. Don't think it's going to be smiles every day. Some days it's going to feel like you want to end it all, but don't. So yeah. So what you do is you follow the brother, you double tap your screen. We're taking it nice and easy. There's no judging in here. If you want to roll up your stuff, roll up your stuff. If you want to open up your wine, open up your wine. We in a process of trying to destroy the guilt. Because on your conscious journey, guilt is one of the low emotional or vibrational frequencies. So if you feel guilty, if you feel angry, if you feel fearful, if you feel worrisome, join us. We're going to be speaking about neuroplasticity today. We're going to try at least to learn as to why is it that some habits are very hard to break? Why is it that some addictions are very difficult to deal with? Because believe it or not, negativity or overthinking is an addiction. Here you are, you are laughing at people that are addicted to nyaope, thinking that they're the worst. You are the worst because you overthink every day. You know, you want to figure everything out. But let me just change some few things. Welcome. You can double tap the screen. You can share this. You can follow the brother. You can ask your comments. You can gift to the platform. You can also ask your questions on the comments. I'm having something in this cup. I don't know if I'll ever last the next coming hour. You know? So yeah, let me just fix it quickly. Okay. I think we can go on. Can somebody please just tell me if I'm audible enough? We're speaking neuroscience today. Neuroscience is a study of the brain. Don't mind about the way how I look. I did tell you that there's something that I'm having that is in this cup. Kamole be getting gamo. So in case I don't get to make it through the whole hour, you know, you would have gotten whatever that you need to get. Few things to say before we can kick it off. I'm not to be believed. I'm the last guy that you wanna believe. I'm not to be followed. Yeah, on TikTok, yeah, for sure, you can do that. Because I got my shit to deal with. Hey, Mankwe! We here. People are coming in. This is our Sunday service for you heretics that did not go to church. You know? Yeah, man. I'm just actually cracking up a bit of an ice because the best church that you have to attend is yourself. I'm just going to tell you like it is. The nice thing is you don't have the responsibility of believing me. If you decide to stick around with me here, it's purely because you just want to listen up or ask a question. I don't support any form of religion. I don't sell any form of religion. I'm out of stock. I don't sell spirituality. I don't sell healing. I'm just a guy who just randomly came on your TikTok. What do I speak about? I'm very fascinated about healing. And healing not only physically. We speak about physical healing a lot. I mean, yesterday we were talking about masturbation. Which, by the way, I know that a lot of you guys do it. You know? But that was not a judging session. It was more of trying to show you that whatever that you're feeling guilty about, you should not. It's very unfortunate that religion has sold us guilt in very large numbers. Religion can make you feel very guilty by not giving your money. You know, you'll be sitting there and be like, I don't want to be giving the church and the pastor or whoever that'll be there. And I don't have anything wrong with religion. I mean, everybody's trying to get their hustle on. So, I'm going to be sharing some few books that I hope that you guys can try to get. The reason why I share books is because a lot of us have been suffering from second-hand information. We choose not to read, even if you have the ability to read. We choose just not to read. You know, and I will be like, what's the whole point about reading? Let me just show you some few benefits. Let's start with physical benefits. When you read, you exercise your brain. Reading, it's like a workout for your brain. And there are other multiple benefits, especially when it comes to your neuroscientific livelihood, your working brain. If you read, or when you read, or in case you decide to read, this is what you're going to get. Your chances of getting dementia. Dementia is that forgetfulness kind of type of jazz. Particularly when you get old. A lot of people that are getting old, they tend to suffer from dementia. Dementia, it's more like temporary forgetfulness. Dementia, it's a neurodegenerative disease, meaning your brain starts shrinking. But when you read, you avoid that by 75%. So even if you go into your old age, your ripening age, you're not going to forget that easy. Here's another one that you're going to fight the war or win the war against. Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's affects a very large number of the elderly. What is Alzheimer? Alzheimer is a state whereby your brain gets fried. You know? Hey, Mbali, thank you for the roses. By the way, we're speaking about the brain this afternoon. Don't ask me what I'm busy having. Go have yours. I'm not a professional of any kind. Just now because you're thinking, you know, here's a doctor here for you. You know, I'm not a doctor. Please continue with your medication. Continue with the day-to-day practices. So important. Thank you, Bali. Dias bongela. Hey, Z. So, for you guys that are into Savannah, you know, go have your stuff. If you are into some natural stuff, go have your stuff. If you're into psychedelics, you know, go have your stuff. If you're into candles, light up your candles. If you're into the Bible, open up your verses. If you are a witch, join us. Why I'm talking about all these different areas, I would like to propose something to you guys. Can we please stop hating one another because we are in different dominions or we believe in different things? If you go to church and it works for you, kudos to you. If you pray to a crystal and it works for you, kudos to you. If you are into an African scientific way of doing things and it works for you, kudos to you. But here's the most cocomelonish tendency that I've witnessed. We argue about which God is stronger, you know, which God is bigger, which system is stronger, which system is weaker. We miss the point that in an event, all of us are one. I don't know how you're going to take that, but you know, I just thought I should just put it in there. And for you witches, by the way, witches in this context, I don't speak about them in a form of derogatory manner. I believe that a witch and somebody who practices law of attraction, they are one and the same. Let me show you how. Yeah. Baby. Oh, hold on. Baby. Yeah, doctor. Baby. Lagado. Kupa TV pura. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the one who's busy calling me out now, they got me this card on the 6th of January. It was my birthday. So they got me this card. So the one who's busy calling me is this one. You see that high class English? Not the one at the top, the one, at the bottom. She's the one who's busy saying baby. We call on one another baby. Baby. So yeah, but that done. Let's get back to the business. What is the law of attraction? The law of attraction is nothing but manifesting things that are on the unseen realm. Colloquially or English-wise, we call it manifestation. This is where you sit down, you get an affirmation. Let me say you're looking for a car. You sit down, you're like, I have a car. They say visualize the car of your dreams. The color, how does it smell? How is the weather? How's the weather gonna be the day you're gonna go pick it up? What's the color of your interior? Your wheels, how are they gonna be like? How would you like the sound? What's the song that you're gonna play the first time you get you get your car? By the way, that's how visualization works. You become very specific. You fill in all the blanks. How is it going to smell like? How is it going to look like? How is it going to feel like? How is it going to sound like? How is it going to taste like? You fill in all your 5 senses. To make your visualization or manifestation work much more, bit faster, try to be specific. You got that, right? There's a lot of things that I have to fix. Excuse me. Is there any reason why maybe perhaps I'm not getting any likes? I just want to petition a little bit, So, I mean, I'm speaking about manifestation now, and it seems like I'm getting my own shit wrong. And I mean, like, I'm looking for people to be following their brother, to be gifting up to the channel. Oh yeah, by the way, we have classes that are starting on Monday. I'm going to be delivering 20 full classes about energy at work. It's 50 Rand a class, but just in case you're here for the first time and you're thinking, no, this is one of those new ages, put me to a test drive the next couple of 30 minutes. And if you want to sign up for a class, please send me a message. My numbers are right here on the platform. And 50 Rand a class, like I said, we're going to be speaking about energy at work. We also have a WhatsApp group. But now, this WhatsApp group shares books, ideas, a whole lot of shit. Concentration on clock. Hey, Chris, don't be constipating like that. Oh, you said concentration. Don't be, don't be concentrating too much. Are they online? Yeah, we're gonna be doing it online. Oskov earthquakes. But we're gonna be doing it in a different WhatsApp group. We have a different WhatsApp group whereby we share books, we share ideas, we share information. This is where the family is at. This is a very useless group if you like arguing. I gotta put it out there in a sense that in that group, wherever where you are right. If you are an addict, if you are in a relationship issues, if you're dealing with masturbation, if you're dealing with constipation, if you're dealing with the third eye, wherever where you are, that's where you're supposed to be. You will never find conversations like who's right and who's wrong there, because we're just gonna look at you and think, like, which one is this one? Why do we do it that way? We understand that everything is energy. If you got time to get angry, you're wasting your energy. If you got time to argue, you're wasting your energy. So in that group, we are a very different breed. You know what I mean? Sometimes we can keep quiet for the whole 6 weeks. Not saying anything. How do we get added to the group? Quick, do this. Send me the WhatsApp and I'll put you in it. But if you want to be part of the classes as well, please indicate it on your WhatsApp. We're starting on Monday, 6 o'clock. We're going to be talking extensively about chakras. All 160,000 chakras. Hey, Chris. Hey. Hold on. Chris, to your question, the name of the book is The Celestine Prophecy. This is the book by James Redfield. A lot of people might be familiar with this book, but if you don't, or if you're not, get yourself this book. I think I have some soft copies that I can hook you up with if you send me a message. Get yourself this book. In this book, there's a concept where they speak about how to manipulate or how to make use of your emotions. Remember, anger in its true nature, it's a beautiful thing. Anger in its pure essence, it's a beautiful thing. Let me show you how beautiful anger can get. Let's say a mother is traveling with a child and they happen to be into some fatality or an accident. Let's give a child, say 6 months old, that period. And God forbid, somehow, technically, the child gets trapped either by a taxi or whatever the car that they were using or whatever. Did you know that the mother can have capacity to lift something as heavy as the train to save her offspring? That is anger playing out, but in a good way. Here's where the problem with anger, or here's how the anger can fuck you up. You get angry for even useless things. Your past. Why would you get angry with your past? Because it's your past that has built you to become who you are today. You're sitting here, listening to my ass, or you are into some conscious movement, because a lot of people these days, they're into some conscious stuff, they'll be like, yeah, man, I'm part of that organization or part of that society. In the long and short of it is, people are waking up. So, you woke up because of your past. And you getting angry with your past, it's not only useless, but it's very dangerous. Let me show you how anger can go very wrong, very quickly. You have a system in your body. Basically, you got like 12 or 13 systems. You got your excretory system. This is a system that you use to take a shit, You got your reproductive system. It's a system that you use to make babies with. You got your cardiovascular system. This is your heart. You got your lymphatic system. You got your immune system. You got your skeletal system. You got your muscular system. You got your central nervous system. You got your peripheral nervous system. There's this one system that they call the endocrine system. The endocrine system is a system that controls the hormones in your body. Sex hormones are controlled by your endocrine system. Growth hormone is controlled by your endocrine system. Insulin hormone is controlled by your endocrine system. Melatonin, that helps you to go to sleep, is controlled by your endocrine system. Dopamine, your excitatory hormone, is controlled by your endocrine system. Endorphins, from whence morphine has been taken from. By the way, your body can make natural morphine. Is it too much? Let me just slow it down. I see that Yola is here. It seems like the crowd that I have, Vandaga, I have to be ushering a little bit in a sense of likes, and gifts. So, I get little hoja for mahala. Hey. Oh, I did issue a disclaimer. I'm having something in this cup. I'm not sure if I can finish up my 2 hours, but in case I do or I don't, hopefully I would have said something of worth. I tell you why I do these funny things on my TikTok lives. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, for you to inherit the kingdom of God, you have to become like a child again. That's number one. Number two, I don't wish for anybody to follow me, no way. True story. Because we sitting where we sitting, civilization-wise, because we've been following something or somebody. We've been like this guy here. Where if in case you are into animation movies, you will know, I think this is Kevin. If I'm wrong, can somebody please help the brother? I think this is Kevin. Kevin is a minion. Kevin cannot go anywhere without being led. But Kevin doesn't know that Kevin means heaven. That's why our ancestors said, Man, know thyself. Because the challenge that we're going through right now, particularly if you're just starting in the spiritual journey, we have people that want to be guided and told where to go. What candle to light? Should I pray? What do my dreams tell me? Why do I feel like this? Why am I going through such a tough time? The sad part is, nobody wants to listen to themselves and guide themselves. Because a lot of us are angry with ourselves. That's why I like speaking about forgiveness. Healing. Because once you heal your heart, you open it up. And once you open it up, it's going to give you beautiful stuff. But before it can give you beautiful stuff, it's going to fuck you up first. You know? It's going to take you everywhere, bro. It can go anywhere. I would say being angry over little things, snapping. Hey. Leo. So do you guys still feel that you don't want to sign up for a class? We'll go on then. Hold on. I'm fixing a few things here. I'm speaking about... I was trying to find something out if I can get the fan off, because it's getting a bit noisy. That is if I don't burn up. Yeah, that sounds better. Whew. So yeah, I'm speaking as a person that you don't know. Why I'm so angry? I have been people with words of anger. Oh yeah, I understand. I want to change this everything. Hey man. So that's why today I decided to speak about neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity, it's an act of changing your brain. Your brain is a command center. Hardly nothing in your body works without the brain. Sex, brain. Giving birth, brain. Grief, brain. Food, brain. TikTok, brain. Book, brain. Whatever that I'm having, brain. So don't you think maybe perhaps before you can try to navigate this thing that we call life, we need to understand our brains? That's why I came up with that. This is then how it works. Your brain is meant to protect you. Your brain is not meant to punish you. If your thoughts seem not to stop and they keep on going, you know that? You know how thoughts are. By the way, speaking of thoughts, each and every single person, we process around about like 75,000 to 90,000 thoughts per day. By the way, these are thoughts that gonna happen whether you meditate or you don't. This thing of meditation saying that it stops you from thinking, bullshit. We're speaking about it in our class, I think on Wednesday. We're going to be having classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. In the evening, it's an hour. it goes for 50 Rand a class. We're gonna be doing it on a WhatsApp platform. We're gonna try to do it in a video form. Come with your best outfit. You know? And we're gonna have a blast. I understand. I changed my anger when I went. Yeah. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You cannot give what you don't have. If you're angry, it means there's something in here. But if you're peaceful as well, it means there's something in here. So now, if you find out that you are always angry, the shit is going down deep inside. Probably you're going to have to start working on the brain a little bit and find out. You'd find that some of the things that make you behave the way how you are, they are nothing but traumas. Unbeknownst to you. But deep down in your subconscious mind. Did you know that you start registering trauma 3 months in your mom's belly? That shit is nice. You know? Yeah, let's go. I changed my anger. Yeah, Yvonne. Hey, Yvonne. Hey, everyone. Hey, you too. It was painful to remember when I was able to forgive. Oh yeah, that's good. Hey, Crisp, don't be giving me such big names, eh? You know, you be giving me such big names. Now all of a sudden you might be thinking that the shit is coming from my ass. I'm still a student too. So if you want to be in a class and you're quite serious about it, send me the text or even the inbox. My numbers are right here on the platform, you know. But this is what I say to people, because a lot of people have been hurt financially. A lot. You best believe it. Pastors have been telling people that they're going to send people's money to God. Unlike pastors, now I'm telling you straight, I'm going to use that money. You know? So I'm not going to send it to any God. But the reason why I'm saying that, I want to show you that what you've been looking for, it has been looking for you too. I discourage people from following anything. The best person that you have to follow, or the best thing that you have to follow, is yourself. Become your own goddamn religion, man. So if you join my class, come with very low expectations. What you see is what you get. You know? So has anyone heard about the use of Shilajit? Tell us more about it. It sounds interesting. Shilajit, okay. The anger was useless when I used. Yeah. And now, for people that have been brought up under the Bible Belt, that is, if you are a Christian of some sort, or Hindu, or whatever that you are, get yourself this book here. It's the religions. It's by these guys here, DK. In here, you're going to be told very painful stories. Stories like Romans that gave us the art of romance, you know, and the art of church. Romans used to kill Christians in large numbers. But let me not spoil the book, you know. The religions book, you find this, I think Kumbooks, Kumbooks is pretty much, yeah, they could have this, but wherever where you are, bargain books, wherever where you are, that is if you're into books, which I will impel and invite you to do, please. Even if it's not a contextually difficult book, but a book that can exercise your brain. Start with magazines if you don't like reading too much. Start with magazines, not porn magazines. You know, yeah, man. You know, like good magazines, man. Get yourself good magazines. Start reading. It's an exercise for your brain. But enough with that. Kind of what was it that I was talking about? Hey, Chris. Oh yeah, the anger. Somebody was asking me earlier on, isn't anger useful? I was like, yeah, anger is very useful. Anger, it's one of the most important emotions. Let me show you how. Remember, I showed you that the mother can be able to lift up a train to save her offspring. You best believe that. That is a property of anger. Let me show you how other ways on how anger can assist you. For you to wake up in the morning, your body goes into a state of kinetic movement or kinetic movement, meaning your body, when you get out of bed, it has to get in action. For your body to get in action, there is a hormone that your body has to generate. The hormone that wakes you up is a hormone called adrenaline, sometimes playing as cortisol, sometimes playing as serotonin. These three hormones can be able to be in your body if you are in a state of anger. Go watch Doctor Strange in Strange Multiverses. There's a lady there. When the movie starts, Doctor Strange dreams about this lady. Her name is America. Right? So, upon waking up, Doctor Strange meets this lady in person. Now, this is how it happens. So, Doctor Strange is having a bit of a deja vu experience. He's like, haven't I met you before? So, this lady said, no, I know you. We went into a different dimension. Now, Doctor Strange asks, as the movie develops, let me not spoil it for you. As the movie develops, Doctor Strange asks this lady, America, how can you be able to jump the universe? They call it parallel traveling, like astral traveling. I spoke about it, I think 2 weeks ago. If you are not part of the life, you can go check my YouTube. I speak a little bit about astral traveling, for you guys that want to go somewhere. So anger can be useful, depends how you use it. Yeah! So now Dr. Strange asks this lady, America, how do you manage to parallel jump? She says, every time when I'm angry, I can go. I want to be the good in this world, so I choose to examine my places in it. Yeah, Leo, but hey, some people can fuck you up, eh? True story. There's this thing about when you become conscious, you don't even want to kill a fly. You decide to go vegetarian because you don't want to kill animals. You become conscious, you don't want to kill animals, You know where the danger is. You become overly or excessively empathic or empathetic. And when you become too much empathetic, you start flashing too much light. Because that's what empaths do. They are the light bringers. But now when you start flashing too much light, you start breaking down the boundaries. When you break down the boundaries, narcissists are looking at you like this. There's a meal there. So that's why some people are into very toxic relationships. Some people have been taken advantage of because you decided to become too kind. Sometimes you need to bring a little bit of Malcolm X in you. You need to bring a little bit of Big Sean. Big Sean has a song, I Don't Fuck With You. Sometimes you need to bring those up. You'll be like, I can do that too, but I choose not to. This is what Carl Gustav Jung speaks about. You need to know that you can be very bad. You need to know that you can do 10 times what they did. but it's not about revenge. No. You know, you be like, no, we're not participating there. Oh, that shit is killing me in here. Oh, let me have water instead. Very important. You know, but don't take it from me. I mean, like, who would listen to somebody who's been having something that is actually getting them to look like this? To accept no evil and do no evil. The minute you seek revenge, you lost the battle already. Woof! I have dangerous lion within me. Yeah! Sometimes you need to let it loose, eh? Kwanzaa was here yesterday. Somebody was trolling me, you know. Can you trust me? No, please don't. I have a dangerous line. No, please don't. Please. I'm shambles. Please don't. Don't even believe my ass. Take me off that list. I don't want that energy. I don't want that energy. I'm busy doing my shit. Please do your shit. But if you love what we're talking about, you can join in. You can follow the brother. Yeah, if you got money, give me money too, man. But I'm not sending it to God. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a bishop. I'm not here to pray for your ass. If you need to be prayed for, please pray for yourself. No prophecies here. No spirituality. No gobela. No shit. I'm just that guy who's just here to piss you off. If you pissed off already. So please, take me out of that, you know. So this person comes and they want to come and troll my ass. They telling me how my background is so white. They cannot read the comments. And how much I look like I'm sad and I don't have friends. And this and that and that. So I don't normally do it. So what I did is I actually swept the floor with their ass. There's actually 2 or 3 of them. Why I did that and why I'm talking about it. Sometimes you need to stand up for yourself when people want to take you down. You being enlightened doesn't mean like you have to be a wimp. Or you being kind doesn't mean like you have to be a wimp. Dr. Wayne Dyer speaks about this. Dr. Wayne Dyer, he speaks about it. Hey man, hey, all you have, eh? So let's get back to the subject of the day. By the way, today we're speaking about the science of neuroplasticity. How you can change your brain. How can you change your brain from it abusing you? How can you change your brain for you to get good sleep? How can you change your brain for you to have good sex? When was the last time? You know, I don't know if my book, I think maybe I took it out. Let me see. Yeah, I probably took it out. It's Dr. Ruth's Encyclopedia of Sex. Yeah, wimps is what we taught. No, we must unlearn. Yeah, we have to, man. No shit. Oh, and by the way, your addictions as well, they're fine, you know. I got this thing with wine, you know. I've been telling people. You know. So I thought to myself, because it used to bother me before, particularly, especially if you are from a religious background, a lot of things that you like doing, you've been stopped from doing. And you not doing them, you created shadow in yourself. The shadow is the deeper subconscious mind of yourself. They call it a mentor. So what happens is, because you've been denying full expression of your true self, like people that have been told at church not to have sex before marriage, and we all know that you had. So now you've been having this guilt that has been following you. I'm here to mess up the whole thing. Let the guilt go. Because heaven and hell is in you. Ain't no brother waiting for you once you die with a fork because you had wine. You know. Now this brother will be waiting for you with a fork, you know, be like, yeah, you're welcome. This now is hell. No, man. Heaven and hell is a state of mind. Let me show you. what I'm talking about. Oh, by the way, this is for Sunday meal, you know. As long as they are under control. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, red wine. So if you get a brother a box if you're in Cape Town. Because I know you guys get it for almost close to nothing that side. Huge shift. You've been saying that, right? So now, oh, by the way, the whole thing about the conscious journey, it's not about convincing others. The game is more so about convincing yourself. That's how being God is like. Hey, there's a fly here, you know. According to mythology, who's the Lord of the Flies? We're going to be speaking a little bit about mythology if I get time today. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. I want to read something for you guys here. It's the Power of Your Subconscious Mind with Forgiveness, page 195. 195. You hungry? Hungry. So let's go. How to use your subconscious mind for forgiveness. I'm going to be reading from page 198 from this book here. Oh, by the way, just to discourage you further, who would ever follow anybody who's using THYSELF for a face cloth? My life is opening up in such a... Yeah, no, we ripping it apart. We like Asha, let it burn. Yeah, man, we'll be like, yeah, let it burn, man. Okay, let's go. Let's not get too excited. We're speaking about neuroplasticity today. I'm reading from page 198, the very last paragraph. Eventually, I helped... No, let me start here. What she needed was forgiveness. But the true meaning of forgiveness is to forgive yourself. Forgiveness is getting your thoughts in line with the divine law of harmony. Self-condemnation is called hell. Forgiveness is called heaven. If you don't have a paperback, you want a soft copy, send me a WhatsApp and I can send it to you. Read it for yourself. Hey man, you guys might just leave. Hey man, you guys might just leave me with my THYSELF, eh? Y'all lost me. Y'all lost me. What? Okay, let's get back to the subject. So, what is neuroplasticity? Neuroplasticity, it's the ability that your brain has to change itself. It is purported that you have 3.9 kgs for men, 2.95 for women. Brain in your head. As you might have heard, brains male are a little bit bigger than females. However, that does not translate to you being smarter than them. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean like you. I know, guys. Some of the guys are here. They're like, tell them, bro. No, it purely means that a woman doesn't necessarily need much of a bigger brain, because they don't need half of the shit that you need as a man. If you want to speak about anybody who is spiritually disconnected, you're talking about a man. Us as males, we find it very hard to be enlightened or to open up your, what do they call it these days? Third eye, you know. Like, that meme says, life is for slap. This forgiveness thing is so hard. Yeah, it has to fuck you up. I mean, like, that's the whole point. Hey, earthquake, you can just see mine, you know. I mean, like, you know. But then let's go ahead. So what you do is, you got this thing that is called your brain. Your brain is meant to protect you. The brain does not know the difference between what is good for you or what is not good for you. It was not designed like that. Your brain, it's a non-discriminatory organ. If you think porn gives you pleasure, the reason why you get addicted to porn, because your brain gets a certain pleasure from porn. Does it mean it's good or it's bad? You decide. Not the church. Your heart will tell you. Are you addicted to a certain habit? You probably don't know why. It could be that one of your genes are seeking that whatever, then it becomes your addiction. Why I'm speaking about genes? One day I'm going to speak about epigenetics. This is what epigenetics says. You might look as one, but you are very many. In you, you got your ancestors, you got their pains, you got their dreams, you got their aspirations, you got their addictions, you got their thoughts, you got their memories, you got everything. Some of their addictions are so unexplainable, some of them you get very shy about. You know, but I'll talk about that. Let's get back to the neuroplasticity. So what happens is, your brain has ways on how it works. Your brain has the world of its own. It can do whatever that it wants to do, but with your instruction. That's a number one rule. But remember, when it comes to your brain, if you don't instruct it, that is also an instruction. If you don't choose, not choosing is choosing when it comes to the brain. Your brain has this thing that goes on like this. If you don't use it, you lose it. What does that mean? If you've never ever thought positively, all that you've done was think negatively, your brain has hardwired itself to negativity. But that does not mean positivity does not exist in your brain. For you to bring in positivity, you have to start exercising. There's this thing that they call a neuron. A neuron is a brain wave. I'm teasing. Please just smile and let the comment go. Yeah, don't worry about people in here. You know, they like acting like that. Hey man, are you guys still by the brain? Let's let that shit go, man. Who's new here? I mean, keep learning, realizing that, yeah. You know, Leo, in Hinduism, they have this concept that you chose your life. Your problems, your addictions, your parents, your bank balance, even though I don't agree. You know, particularly when it comes to my bank balance. I mean, like, for me, I would have just chosen, you know, give me a couple of millions, bro. But hey, it looks like, you know. So yeah, you brought it upon yourself. You knew, hey Leo, Tumela, weapons, Western Province, or is it WP just in jail? Crisp. Okay, this is how we do it here. You're probably going to be looking at me waxing my lyrical and running my mouth, and I might look as if like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I need you guys to be at peace. I don't know, I'm still a student. As you can see behind me, there's a shit ton amount of books. And for today, like I showed you guys, this is what's on my plate for today as I was preparing for this live. Small books, you know, like your Power of Positive Thinking, Unlock Your Faith Power by Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, The Power of Positive Thinking by Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, of course the Bible, you know, of course the Bible. The reason why I'm bringing up the Bible, because now you're conscious, you know about the chakras. This is like any other book. It's open for interpretation. The Bible or any other book gives you what's in your heart. If you're full of hate, you'll find scriptures that support hate in here. If you're full of shit, you'd find scriptures that are full of shit in here, like Peter cutting somebody's ear. What was that all about? You know, like Peter is a disciple, he's supposed to be behaving professionally, and he cut somebody's ear. So there is nothing that is dangerous, there is nothing that is good. Everything is what you make of it. Oh yeah, for sure. Now this is a gem. This is a gem, bros. This is a gem. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Celestine Prophecy by James Canfield. Welcome, Leo. I've discovered a new way of thinking by believing my soul chooses. Deep stuff. Deep stuff. Hey. Leo, you from? We international. Hey. Oh yeah. So this is what we do. If you love what I'm talking about and you just love me, Jay, I do accept gifts. Back in the days, I never used to because I was still working on my self-worth. But right now, I know that I believe in myself and I know that I deserve the shit. So if you think that I'm worth something, I can try to shop it for leather. But then if you're not in a country, you're international, no excuse. My PayPal is there. And for you guys that have been complaining about January, I somehow know that you got paid. You know? So, you follow the brother. We're talking about neuroplasticity today. The science of changing your brain, right? So now, your brain is meant to protect you. So now, every time when you do something consistently, repeatedly, perpetually, let me say you wake up and you brush your teeth. And brushing your teeth never used to be your thing. What your brain does, it locks in brushing your teeth so that the next time when you brush your teeth, you don't have to think about how to brush your teeth. What does the brain do? It takes you brushing the teeth from the conscious mind, it saves it into the subconscious mind. Just like when you're learning to ride a bicycle. Even if you haven't ridden a bicycle for the last 20 years, if I was to give you a bicycle right now, provided that you know how to ride the bicycle, you will just go on it smoothly. Where is that memory saved? In your subconscious mind. Part of your brain. So weather the best thing in life. So, you see what I mean? But here's where a bit of a fuck up is. Remember I said that the brain doesn't know the difference between what's good and what's bad for you. It doesn't give a fuck about you. I mean, this is an instrument that you've been given. It's supposed to be your servant, but you decided to make it a master. Your brain makes a very lousy master. Your brain needs to be controlled. I didn't say you need to fight with it. Because for you guys that have been trying to stop thoughts, you know that didn't go very far. It's like when you're sitting there, I don't want to be angry. I just don't want to be angry. I don't want to be angry. I just don't want to be angry. What your brain does, it spews you back the hate or the anger. The brain should be treated like a woman, you know. Be like that. That's how you trick your subconscious mind. You appease it by doing things consistently. Let me say you want to develop a habit of waking up early. The first week might be difficult, but the second week is going to be easy. What am I trying to say with all of this? Your brain is the best instrument. Yeah, you know. And for you women, you know how you guys can be. Hey man, if you want to get down to work or shadow work, start understanding your feminine energy and you will know that you're not going to win. By the way, your feminine energy is your subconscious mind. Your right-hand brain. Yeah, let me just get you guys a book. This is a book by Kobus Nethling. The book is Am I Clever or Am I Stupid? This guy here details it. He speaks about it. What does your subconscious mind do? For an example, intuition, thinking, space, holism, non-verbal, feeling, musicality, expansiveness, interaction, when you visualize, insight, gut feeling, right and brain, woman. Just in case you're new to this platform, I've been trying to break the internet, you know, by trying to prove the fact that God is a woman and she's black. And I know it's a bold claim, but we'll get to it. Don't feel sorry for me. You know? So yeah. Your brain works with your instruction. No. The name of the book is... Here's the name of the book. Am I clever or am I stupid? By the way, this is a South African. It's a South African guy. South African. While you're at it, get yourself Dr. Caroline Leaf. Dr. Caroline Leaf is she's a neurosurgeon. Dr. Caroline Leaf, a South African neurosurgeon. I think she's from Cape Town or Pretoria. She speaks a lot about how to change your brain in a Christian way. For you Christians. Because one of the things that's going to hold us back from benefiting from 2028, or is it 2024? Ooh, Back to the Future. Hey man, listen what I just did there. I went straight to 2028. 2024 I meant. The reason why you're going to be able to benefit from 2024 is if you were to get in line with yourself. Back to the Future. This is what OK Malumkilkat will say, you know. By the way, if you are into... Oh, this conversation is going wherever it wants to go. If I'll ever finish whatever that I have to finish. I don't even remember why I brought this book up. But hey, welcome to everybody that is here. It's a Sunday, we're taking it nice and easy. We're having grown-up conversations here. We don't want people that come with their Bible stories, people that come with their religious stories, people that come with their spiritual stories. A bunch of people that are just winding down on a Sunday, you know. And, oh, I remember why I brought this book. At this present moment in time, there's a celestial shifting that is happening. Still is. I mean, what do you mean was? Thank you. You asked the name of the book. Yeah, okay, you got it. So if you're new here, follow the brother. If you're still healing from Christianity after what they did to you, or what the Gobela did to you, forgive them. They had to lie to you. They had to hurt you. Everything happens for a reason, so forgive them. So here's what I was bringing up. Celestially, right now, we're going through what they call cosmic shift. Some people might have heard about this thing. They call it Aquarian age. You know, you'll be like, "Ooh, we're in the age of Aquarius, bro." Hey, let's say, don't go there. Don't go there. But remember, I'm going to get to that issue. I'm going to get to that issue and I have to address it immediately because I don't want it to simmer. This goes for everybody, but let me finish up this thought. So everybody's going through what they call celestial energy shift. The celestial energy shift, there is something that is changing in an electromagnetic spectrum. The people that have been studying a lot of physics, astrophysics, a lot of Newtonian physics, they will tell you that the spectrum that we get, the electromagnetic spectrum that we get in this third dimension density is only 2 or 3%. Meaning what we call the Earth, or what we call our true existence, is nothing but 3%. This is what they call the matrix, the Maya, the illusion. Meaning beyond the 2 or 3%, there is something that is much more greater that is happening. Remember religions, how to books, guidance, so there's no freedom of speech in there. You know? So what happens is, everybody now is getting up these things. Some people's bodies might be getting way too much tired. Your body might be literally shifting. Your thoughts might be changing. Your old addiction might be coming back. And things are changing in your life. You might be having some nightmares. You might be seeing things. But now you don't know who to ask because your pastor or your Gobela at some stage told you that these things are evil. Because the religion was responsible for creating an imaginary hell and heaven. Not my words. Let me not quote any other book because already I've opened up a whole lot amount of things, but we'll get to that one stage. So now what happens is, you start now having these genetical bodily changes and there's nobody that you can talk to because everybody has been told that anything but God. But now, you feel like you want to light up a candle, you know, you feel like you want to light up an incense, or you feel like you want to get a tattoo, or you feel like you want to buy a crystal. But now your pastor or your Gobela has previously forbidden you. And now you don't have an idea that by doing that, a belief is holding you back. The only thing that you have to believe in is your heart. But this does not mean that you have to be disrespectful to people that are still doing it differently. If you are so-called woke, it doesn't mean jack if you're still treating people bad. Because if you woke and still treating people bad, it means that your heart chakra is still not yet open. What's a heart chakra? This is where you cultivate an unconditional love. This is your birthplace. That's why if they ask you, where are you? You don't say, I'm here. You say, I'm here. Because you're here. Christian, non-Christian, believer, non-believer, Gnostic, agnostic. It really does not matter. It all boils down to how the heck do you relate with people? Right now, the energies that have been spewed by the universe, it's up for grabs for everybody. But unfortunately, before you can get to the light, you're going to have to go through that dark periods of your life, your traumas. You're going to have to start forgiving a lot of people. Whew. That'll actually even make you almost sick. You know? Why do you think I rock up with my glass? Because some pains are very terrible. You can't go there sober. But did you know that also love is a drug? Love is a drug. If you don't know how to get it yet, find somebody that you can line up with. Find something that can take you there. You know, yeah, man, there's different strokes for different folks, man. Some people do it some people do it through porn, some people do it through books, some people do it through wine, some people do it through prayer, some people do it through meditation. Do you, man? Is it gonna be easy? You bet not. Yeah, man. So yeah, no, let's go. Somebody was asking me about what did Babu Credo Mutwa do for the civilization, really. I hope you're here. Are you here? Somebody did ask. It's just, my love, is it you? Somebody asked about what did Babu Credo actually do for people, you know? And I'd like to humbly answer that. Please, can I be given a chance? Or could I be given a chance? Oh, you here? Cool. Oh, let's say, yeah, let's say, I hope you hear. Hurry, Moniz. Hurry. By the way, this is just going to be my personal opinion. Nobody should actually try to back me up. I'm going into a very dangerous zone now. To start with, there are allegations that Babu Credo was bequeathed or given a land by the Oppenheimers. Yes, that's the truth. I'm not quite sure, is it the one in Go Northwest or is it the one in Pretoria? But he did get bequeathed or given a land. By the way, the land that he managed to secure, this was a land where he was going to build traditional African science laboratories, also known as clinics. The West, they deal with a person from the outside. The East deal with the people from the inside. Holistic healing. There is a tape where Babu Credo was recorded speaking about such developments. By the way, Babu Credo, he's one of the people that taught us about 2 ways on how to observe African spirituality. He said that there is a male way on how to look at African spirituality. Your Malcolm X's, your Marcus Garvey's, your Kwame Nkrumah, the fighters. There is also a feminine way on how to do African spiritual science. Your Nelson Mandela's, your Mahatma Gandhi, your Martin Luther King. And he said that he was ascribing or subscribing to the feminine way of doing things. Peace. Hey, listen, are you still here? I want you here, man. You know, I don't want you to be missing this out. You know, I want you to be here. I don't want you to be missing this out. Hey, Criselda, I saw you coming in. I didn't say hi. Titi, Tumela. There's something that I'm having. Come on, I can too. There's a song, Yabudaza, you know. Impumalele minti. Now I cannot actually be able to say Mahashe because, hey, this thing is busy with me here. But I'll mix it up with water. We're speaking about Babu Credo. Somebody wanted to say something, you know. Babu Credo teaches us that you as an electromagnetic being, electro, male, magnetic, feminine. He teaches us that electro is the sun, magnetic is the moon. Babu Credo tells us that the sun gives us the solar energy, which is the hydrogen. He teaches us that the moon gives us the oxygen, which is a feminine. Solar, male. Lunar, moon, female. Babu Credo teaches us that everything is a vibration. If you're looking for healing, get in a healing frequency. What Hans Jenne speaks about in a law of cymatics or in a science of cymatics, Babu Credo told us about it 1945. Babu Credo was initiated Kompumalanga, there whereby supposedly the first clock came about or the first calendar came about. They call it the Adam's calendar, which by the way, this is the second chakra of the universe. There's a book by the name of The Greenwich Meridian. Babu Credo told us that the earth has chakras. Is the answer sufficient now? Can I stop? You know? But here's why I was saying that, hopefully you're not probably thinking this is for you, you know, this is for everybody else. I'm the last guy to be picking up war or argument with anybody or trying to make myself sound a little bit, you know. I'm just trying to tell you that a pen is mightier than the sword. The people that wrote our history did not have the best interest of ours in their hearts. Watch out. Balance, cool. After that, I need to go take a leak. I've been having a lot of water. So, if you're new here, follow the brother. If you've always wanted to gift to the channel, this is your platform. As I'm going out to take a bit of a break, you can gift to the brother. You can send me whatever that you want to send me. My numbers are right here on the platform. But then if you only like, I really can't help you there. If you're still a little bit speculative about, am I really the shit or not the shit? Sign up for one of the classes that I'm having on Monday evening. And it's 50 Rand a class. We're going to be having it on WhatsApp. We also have the retreat that is upcoming. It's coming in March. It was supposed to be the 29th of March during school holidays. But declared it Easter weekend. Now we have to clash with Easter. You know? But it's fine. We'll see what we're going to work out in a WhatsApp group. For the people that are going to the retreat, by the way. Hey man, the retreat. Send me a WhatsApp. Then we'll talk about it. I'm just going to take 5 minutes break. The life is still going to go on. Nothing is going to change. When I come back, we are here. We're gonna be doing it in Free State, Kwakwa. The last year one, we had it the same place. Go check the video right here on TikTok. The name of the video is Journey Towards Healing. Go check it out. You'll love it. We're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to be going to Lesotho. Let the class begin. In like 5-10 minutes, we're going to be talking about this. I will leave it here just in case. Have a look at it. And along with this one too. There's a show. And then we hear Maharadebe, something royal. You can't what now? Or is it backwards? Are you a little bit, or is your camera set up in a dyslexic way? Hey man, I choose not to be entertaining personal questions because I'm not the main character here. I therefore plead the fifth. I choose not to say anything. But nonetheless, what Mona just said, which is very important. A lot of people have been destabilized or disturbed by the recent debacles that have been happening in a religious fraternity. There's been stories about clergies of a very high note that were implicated in very scandalous stuff. I'm not going to be mentioning names, it's not my story. You go check it out. The thing is, a lot of people think that their faith is based in a person. It's not. if you got into a religion practice because of somebody, break the umbilical cord, they are human too. They probably gonna fuck up like you do. The Bible says, pray for the men of God. Don't judge them. This is for you guys who think that I'm against church. Because a lot of people, when you speak about spirituality, they start saying, whoo, there's this one here. No, I'm not like that, man. So who's still with us? Before we can go to work, we're going back to the neuroplasticity, the subject of the day. TikTok says to me, congratulations, you've done 90 minutes. 14,000 likes, giftings, Kalebua. If you want to be part of the class, let me know. What I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to give you your money's worth, cashback guarantee. Because a lot of people, when you start saying, please give to the platform, they'll be like, what do you give us? You know? So I'm trying to do that so that I don't become a bore. But besides that, I'm trying to impress it upon you guys that things that you want in your life, you're going to have to pay for them. And not money only. In this book, this is what Napoleon Hill says. He says, you must cultivate a burning desire. Your desire must be like a furnace that is like a solar power. But after you cultivate a burning desire, you need to tell the universe, what are you going to do or what are you going to give in exchange? Are you going to give your time? Are you going to give your dignity? Are you going to give your pride? These are the exchanges. The universe works like that. This thing of thinking that you can make all the mistakes and ask for forgiveness from God on Sunday. Are you even understanding what are you doing to yourself? Because if you use God in that way, you're going to be stuck all the time in grade 1. Forgiveness all the time. You're going to have to start understanding what the East talk about when they talk about karma. If you do bad to other people, bad is going to come to you. It's a pendulum, my love. It's not personal. So if you've been shitting people back in the days or even now still, don't think that that's going to go unnoticed. You know, that shit is going to be so noticed and it's going to be magnified. The Bible says your fruits, when they come back, they're going to come back tenfold, overflowing in your bosom. So start treating people well, man. But mostly start treating yourself well, man. Are you an addict? You know? You be like, yeah, man, you know, I'm addicted to this shit. Yeah, man, you know, I just cannot let it go, man. The first word or the first way of accepting yourself is to accept that you have an issue. But now you can't deal with your issue if you haven't accepted that you have a problem. That's the number 1 of the Alcoholics Anonymous. Number 1 rule, accept that you have a problem. Right now, sometimes you have to surrender to the process. You have to start trusting the process. Does it look like God is punishing you? Or does it look like your ancestors are punishing you? Newsflash, nobody is punishing you. How do you like that? You know, you be like, you're thinking that the world is punishing you because you had an abortion, or the world is punishing you because you had an extramarital affair, or the world is punishing you because that's why you got AIDS, or the world is punishing you because that's why you're getting sick. No, the world is not punishing you. Your thoughts are punishing you. Go listen to Sjava. Sjava has a song by the name of Linda. That's the name of the song, meaning wait. When things are happening in your life, nobody's punishing you. You are being done. You are being cooked. It just depends the level of the fire. You know, because I mean these levels are different. I mean, I remember with me last year when I lost my dad, I looked at this life thing and I thought, whoo, is this how painful it can get? Of course, the answer never came. But I had to reframe it in my head. I had to understand 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, depression, bargaining. The last one is acceptance. And healing does not go straight like this. Healing goes like this. Are you ready? And just now when you're trying to figure yourself out, something else happens. You know, you be like, oh, you know what, I give up. This is the art of trusting the process. 6 practical steps on how desire reaches can Ooh. Big Sana, go check out, there's this guy that I love so much. His name is Earl Nightingale. His name is Earl Nightingale. Earl Nightingale was also amongst your Napoleon Hill, your J.P. Morgan, you know, all those. Remember, this book here introduces you to a lot of people. Earl Nightingale was the guy that gave me the definition of success, and it stuck with me ever since. He says, success, it's a pursuit of a worthy ideal. Success is not to be measured only in money. Success is not only to be measured in followers. For you 2000s, there's a world that exists besides followers. Why do you think I can come and speak here for 4 hours even if there's 2 people in the audience? The shit is not about the numbers. It's not about how many people you can convince. It's about the purpose. The purpose measures how much are you willing to share yourself with people. For you young folks, sometimes it's not about you. For you matriculants, if somebody has flanked matric, get your shit together. Stop talking shit. Instead of hurting them, pray for them. If you can't do any help, the least that you can do is don't hurt them. And for you married couples, if you see somebody going through divorce, don't crack a laugh. And for you people who still have positive bank balances, and we come and ask for 50 rand, don't look away. You know, because I know you'll be like, yeah, man, yeah, whatever. Don't look away. What I'm trying to say is, just be kind, man. Oh yeah, I'm having something in here. This is offering. Leshapata full. Did you guys do it already? Should I check out my SMS? So this is what I'm getting to, man. Let's start treating each one another kindly. By the way, my wife, I know she's gonna kill me for this, but I'm gonna have to say it. The retreat that is coming in March, it's gonna be for 2 nights. It's gonna be a little bit pricey. You know, just not too much. You know. Yeah, I got the cap. What the heck are you gonna do to me, man? I got some skull cap in here. Thank you, Big Sana. So it's gonna cost you a little bit too much. Not too much per se, you know, but like it's gonna be a little bit much because the last one that we attended, the first one was, I think it was 1.3. The second one was 1.8. The third one, it's gonna be it's gonna be like 4 roundabout there. But my wife is busy working on that, and I know she doesn't want me to put it here. But I was just saying, all our events are zero based. Whatever that we get, we send it straight to the event. We're gonna be having some horse riding. You don't need to bring food. Safety is of a paramount importance to us, so we got you there. If it gets cold, we're going to be having a bonfire. It's going to be a blast. So what we're doing with these classes that we're starting next week, we're also trying to generate enough funds for other people that cannot be able to make it but want to be there. Hope you got that. Back to the business of the day. Because Lena, it's Sunday, I want to go back. I think I should be out here by 3 o'clock. So now, neuroplasticity is a science of changing your brain. Your brain only changes upon an instruction. Your brain gets to be addicted to what you do all the time. So if you worry all the time, your brain thinks worrying is all that it's here to do. So if you want to change your brain from overthinking or from over-worrying, you're going to have to start putting something in it as a form of instruction. The bestest way on how to impress your brain is, number 1, repetition. When you do something, you have to do it over and over, because remember, your brain is it's smarter than you. I don't know if you are aware of that. It's way smarter than you. Let me show you how your brain is smarter than you. When you get born, the first part that develops is your reptilian brain, your medulla oblongata. That's the first thing that develops. The embryo is an offshoot of your primal brain, your medulla oblongata, your so-called reptilian brain. I know you've been listening to a lot of David Icke. And he told you that reptilian are aliens and UFOs. Reptilian neuroscientifically means your original brain. I probably took it outside. I wanted to show you a book. So this is what then we do, right? When you want to change your thoughts, you start sending an instruction. There's a lot of people that are suffering from insomnia because they can't stop thinking. You think about everything, And let me show you how haphazard thoughts can be. You can think about a cap. You can think about sex. You can think about number 2. You can think about food. You can think about school. You can think about money. You can think about tomorrow. You can think about yourself. All in one sentence. So the trick is, you need to observe yourself. You need to watch yourself. But it's not an easy exercise, because most of us, whenever we look at ourselves, we see pain. Molestation, rape, death, poverty, unemployment, no matric, abortion, murder, disease. And we all find this in TV, radio, social media. Everybody seems to be promoting the shit. But whenever you come and speak about hope, getting the people to be positive and whatever, people don't actually even take you cop to. Because the world is full of pain, and people speak about pain. People are wiring their brains towards pain. So if you're listening to me right now, hopefully you want to change your life. And the best way that you can do it, amongst others, is to switch off the TV. Stop watching the news. Limit your time on social media. There are some couple of people that you're going to have to start giving a limited access into your life. Mainly because you're doing energy work. And you can't take all of us. You know? You can't be taking all of us, because some people are very negative, some people are very positive, some people are very judgy. So as you're working on yourself, watch the people or things that you keep around you. That's how you change your brain. Start being hopeful. I don't know who has been here in my previous lives, especially this week. And I'm going to be sharing up this personal story, not to try to impress you, but I want to impress something in you. It's now going for my 3rd year since I've been doing these TikTok lives. I don't work. I don't have I don't have money coming to my way as if it's what I'm using to finance this channel. This platform has been financed. The data has been bought. I remember when I was going through my bereavement, when my dad passed on last year, people on this TikTok platform came in through like heck, bro. Why do I mention that? I didn't have an idea when I started up with this thing that this is where it's supposed to go. 2 years ago, I started with an idea from a chappies. If I have a chappies here. You know, the chappies has the did you know? So I started speaking about the did you know from the chappies, but I wanted to make it about the brain. So I started collecting enough data about the brain, telling people about the did you know. Go check out my previous videos. It's exactly that, my story. Why am I telling you about it? There were times where I never thought that I'll ever have data. I know it's simple, particularly for you spiritual adepts, with the people with their third eye open. You're like, why are you speaking just such small stuff? Here's the thing. For you to be able to travel the conscious journey, you have to be humble. You have to become like a child again. But not all of us can be able to do it because we have degrees now, right? You know, you can't be playing with children if you have your sociology degree, you know. Like, yeah, man, how do you do such? Okay, I'm going to have to put on my fan. It's getting a bit hot. And close a bit of windows because it's getting a bit noisy. If you're new here, follow the brother. You want to sign up for the class? My numbers are right on the platform. By the way, I'm not a pastor. I'm not in any form of profession. So if I look the way I look, I can swear, I can do whatever that I do. I'm not bound to any form of practice or religion. I'm just me. Don't you want to be like me? I thought you said you were a pastor. Hey, no. So this is what I just wanted to say quickly. When you get on a journey, right, there are people that are going to tell you what's right and what's wrong. People are talking about meditation, people are talking about the yoga, people are talking about the crystals, people are talking about the salts, people are talking about the meditation, people are talking about the candles, people are talking about a whole lot amount of things. This is what I want to tell you guys. It's not everybody that is cut for meditation. It's not everybody that is cut for crystals. It's not everybody that is cut for Christianity. It's not everybody that is cut for traditional way of doing things. The way how you're going to know what you came here to do is to listen to your heart. Not me. In case maybe perhaps you wanted to accuse me or to have an argument with me, I'm the last guy to believe. You know? I'm like that fool, you know, I'm a scammer trying to just mess up your guys' thoughts. And at least I'm being honest about it. So that says to you, don't believe me. That's why I share books. So when you come to my retreat, I'm exactly going to be the same. You know, I'm not going to be coming there with wings, you know, I'll be flying with wings like, no. I'm just here to remind you that you're great, man. You don't necessarily have to be a TikToker. This is the last thing that you want to do. You can take care of the elderly in a professional way. You can take care of the people that need your help in a professional way, whether you're getting paid for it or you don't. That is doing the work. So don't be hasting about you want to meditate because everybody's doing it. That could be the trap for you. You follow your heart. But for you to get in touch with your heart, you're going to have to make a rapport with it. You're going to have to make a relationship with it. You're going to have to start falling in love with it. That is what this platform is all about. Healing. So don't mind me if I'm getting drunk on the platform. You know, I know a lot of people will be like, "Who you telling us such things, but you having something in that cup?" Yeah, that's my thing. What is your thing? Unless your thing is judging. It's fine still. But you should know that if you're hurting your brother, you're hurting yourself. If you're loving your sister, you're loving yourself. If you're hurting your sister, you're hurting yourself. If you love your sister, you're loving yourself. So if you don't want to give me money, you go into hell. I'm just teasing, man. I'm just teasing. Let's get back to the neuroplasticity. I want to get out of here. So if you want to change negativity, you have to start putting in a positivity. How do you put in positivity? Look for books. Look for people that are of a high vibration. Pray a lot. The last thing you probably ever expected coming from me. Pray a lot. Meditate a lot. Give a lot. Give love, because if you give love, you get love back. The next time when you go by the grocery and you see somebody holding a loaf of bread and it's something that you can afford, pay it for them. That will increase serotonin hormone in you. It's that thing that gives you chills. Have you ever done something for somebody and you feel like, ooh? I remember the first time when I did it, but I need to warn you. Let me warn you quickly. I need to warn you guys. I remember the first time when I did it, I was still in Bloomberg then. So I went to ShopRite, got Twin City there. I didn't have much myself, you know. Like I always do, like I said, you know, 8 to 5, it's something that is not in my favor. But for my brothers and sisters that are having to 8 to 5, or to do the 8 to 5, don't pay attention to these new woke people that tell you that you need to leave your job. Because remember, if you leave your job, you won't be able to gift to my channel. You know? So don't listen to them. So respect your 8 to 5. you came here to do that. So if you're doing the 8 to 5, do it with dignity and pleasure. Take pride in your work. So I now go to City. I don't know what I was going to buy, but there was these two gentlemen in front of me. Both of them, I think one had 2 loaves of brown bread, and this one had brown and white. The no brand bread. No brand bread, by the way, is 5 rands. Just now you're thinking that I'm saying you must do something astronomical. No, it's 5 rands. So I bought for these 2 gentlemen that were in front of me. I couldn't even pay for what was in my cart because I just broke down and cried. I didn't plan the shit. Until I investigated and I found out that what happened in me, when you give something to somebody, you toggle with your endocrine system. Your hormones start secreting serotonin. It's a feel-good hormone. But when it comes with such a huge rush that you can't contain it. And it doesn't only affect you and the person that you're buying bread for. It also affects whoever that saw the action happening. The cashier started breaking down with me. We were like, oh no, Hannah, how are we going to be paying for this? You know? And now the gentlemen were way gone, but we were stuck with the feeling. What am I trying to say to you? Give. Forgive. To forgive is to forgive. When you forgive, you forgiving. That's how you start changing your brain. Spend a lot of time in the sun. Drink a lot of water. Don't be like me. Stay away from this. Drink a lot of water. Read a lot of books. Have sex. You know? And forgive yourself. That's how you change your brain. I'll stick around for a question or two. If there isn't, then I'm going to be getting out of here. I'm going to let this thing be busy with me, you know, and see where the Sunday goes. Voodoo child, I hope I'm going to be seeing you guys. Go retreating, you know. You guys need to be coming up. If you're in a WhatsApp group, we're going to be sending up the communication in a WhatsApp group. If you are on TikTok, we're going to be doing some few things. When am I coming back? Tomorrow, 2 o'clock, to do my YouTube videos. And 6 o'clock, I don't know what we're talking about tomorrow. But because this I'm going to be also sending it to YouTube. There's going to be a little bit of a change whereby I'm going to be doing the classes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I'm probably not going to be on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I'm going to be doing the classes that I've been telling you guys about. I've sent couple of notifications in a WhatsApp group. The picture is about the lion. There's a lion in the picture. And there are details there. How do you book your class or for your class? There's an amount there. There's an account number there. Let me know so that I can add you to the WhatsApp group, because tomorrow there's a huge possibility that I'm not going to be going on live, but I'm going to be going on with the classes. So the classes, I'm going to be doing it online on WhatsApp. It's 50 Rand a class. I'm going to be doing 20 classes. Energy at work. We're going to be laying it bare there. We're going to be speaking about any form of energy work. For you witches, religious people, nuns, popes, magicians, mathematicians, husbands, wives, friends, cousins, whatever the position that you are in your life. Let's go to that class. How do you get hold of me? My number is on TikTok. Right here on a home profile or on a platform that I'm using. Until we meet, don't blame me for the way how I look. It's what's in this glass. This root chakra is getting me there. By the way, this is the color of the root chakra. Your Muladhara, where your Kundalini energy is at.